Welcome to It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Thank you very much for paying to see the show today. We appreciate your support deeply.
Wait, they paid? Does that mean I get paid?
No.
Do you get paid?
No.
Wait, then who gets paid?
Honestly, I think Jerome just uses the dollar bills to start his fires in the winter.
You're kidding me.
No, and he only uses the 20s.
That's ridiculous.
And that's comedy because it's a comedy show.
Is it? We've been doing this for 5.5 years. When did it start getting funny?
Probably never. We have no sets, no costumes. What you see is what you get. But you probably already know that.
We miss being in the theater with all of you. But I guess since you're at home, you don't have to silence your devices or anything.
Though maybe you still should, though you can pay attention and...
You do you.
Follow us on social media and subscribe to the podcast.
And without further ado, it's all been done
Radio Hour.
Woo! Welcome to our show. It's the best show you're gonna know.
Up in space.
Punching face.
This is quite the disgrace. Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show.
For voices, you'll find no better pros.
Here's rude.
I'm a prude. You should use the attitudes.
Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show. It's different than the ones you know.
We've got songs.
Wearing thongs.
Oh my goodness, that is wrong.
Welcome to our show. We feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Specifically the one in his mouth. Crap.
We promise this is fun. Sorry for the puns.
We'll do our best to entertain you now. Welcome to our show. It's the best show you're gonna know. Enjoy our laughs and gaps. We'll try to make you laugh. Welcome to our show.
And now, Privates with an episode called Frank in the Bank, Jake in the Bed.
Hello, I'm Detective Jake Cotton. I'm searching for the missing fortune of one Dame Cordelia Bench, and am forced to work with her beau, Frank Barry, who hardly works. When last I left you, I was being distracted while Frank followed up at the bank where the coins seemed to be slipping through the cracks. They must have been big cracks, because there was a lot of coin missing. Why am I partnering with a man who I can barely stand to find the wealth of a rich lady? Partly because a not insignificant portion of that wealth would be mine if I did it, and partly because of the partially dressed woman in bed next to me. Cordelia's daughter, Dame Judy Bench.
Wow.
That was...
Yeah.
I'd forgotten.
Sure didn't seem like you'd forgotten anything. Maybe remembered a few things I hadn't seen before.
Oh, you've definitely seen all of me, and you weren't so bad yourself.
Except in the way that you like me to be.
Except that, yes.
Well, I'd better be going. I know you have a lot of work to do.
I'd like to work on you some more.
Later. You can count on that.
One thing before you go to wherever it is you need to, 3.
What for? You want a high five?
Deep 6, that baloney. We may have spent 7 minutes in heaven.
Oh, at least 8. Or you did.
And as tasty as that was, I can think of at least 9 reasons why you'd want to delay me while Frank went to speak with the bank. So, which one was it?
I've tried to make our past forgotten. Can't you?
11 me alone if you're just going to play with my heart.
I'm not playing, Jake.
Then why run off before the clock strikes 12, like some kind of Cinderella?
I have lunch plans with my mother, if you must know, down at the 13th Street Club.
That's 14 minutes away, and noon is sooner. You'd better get going.
I'm trying. You're the one holding me back.
I never tried to hold you back.
You may like your 15 minutes in my spotlight, same as the next guy. But you mean more to me than that, Jake. I need
Don't sing your 16 going on 17 song. I'm not buying it.
And I'm not selling it. You've always been the one for me, Jake. Ever since we met on my 18th birthday. Of the 19 boys that tried to get a date from me that night, you were the only one that did.
And now, 20 years later, I still can't shake you.
And I hope you never do. Can I go now?
Yes. I guess you answered my question. Or as close as you're going to, anyway.
I'll see you later, Jake.
Goodbye, Judy. Maybe she was telling the truth this time. Judy could be shady, sure, but who can blame her? A rich girl in this world. Everyone was always after more from her than her brains and her body. If all the boys came barking up my tree, I'd leave too. Except me. I fell in love with her, and as much as I ought to try to pick myself up, I keep falling again. She's a pit I don't know if I can ever climb out of, and I don't know if I want to. And sure, she's committed a few crimes, broken a few hearts. But if I'm being honest, the danger is part of the attraction. But I digress, and, redressed, made my way to the bank just in time to see Frank come out.
Jake Cotton! Oh, well, what took you so long, old sport?
Just a little tied up.
Aha, so Judy was over.
And under.
Yes, looks like she left a few marks.
Which marks? And when did she break up with them?
I meant the rope burns on your wrists and the lipstick on your collar. Though I'm guessing that's not the only place her lips were sticking.
I'm gonna stick it to you if
Oh, now calm down, Jake. We've got work to do.
A phrase I'd never thought I'd hear you say with any sincerity.
I confess, it feels like a sin to say it.
What did you find out?
Well, not a lot. They wouldn't grant me access to their records.
Well, they weren't your CDs. No surprise they wouldn't want to share them with you.
Well, uh-oh, here come MP3s. 2 PMs.
So? Why are you scared of officers of the law? What have you been up to, Frank?
Oh, nothing. Still, let's go down this side street, shall we?
I'd rather not follow you into any dark alleys.
Oh, come on, Jake. I'm not kidding around.
Well. If it ain't that black berry of the family.
Black?
Sheep.
Bah.
What are you up to outside the bank, Frank? Casing the joint?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are such kidders.
We ain't kidding with you, kid.
Do you boys in blue need to take Frank down to the station? I won't stand in your way, but I wasn't quite done with him.
I don't know. Do we need to take you in, Frank? What'd you do this time?
Nothing, of course. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, right.
Ha! No surprise to me that a couple of cops know your character, Frank.
Oh yeah, we know him all right. In the family sense.
Excuse me?
Why? Did you fought?
Don't be crass, Bo.
Sorry, Chuck.
Jake Cotton, these are my brothers, the Blueberries. Chuck and Bo, this is Detective Jake Cotton.
Detective, huh? Which station?
My own.
Ah, so you're a private dick.
Yeah, we don't like no private dicks.
'Cause you're always whipping them out in the public after a few beers.
Oh, you mother, why I oughta.
Let's calm down, shall we?
I'm starting to not like you, dick.
Now, Bo, it don't matter that he's a dick. We already didn't like him because he's hanging out with Frank.
Ha ha ha! You're so funny. Oh, sorry, guys, but we've got to be going, so...
Hey, Chuck, why do you think Frank is coming out of a bank, huh? Should we search him, or... Because those clothes just look too fancy for the likes of him.
I'm sure our little Frank wouldn't resort to no bank robbing. Not in our beats. Now, would you now, Frank?
Oh, definitely not. I'm just actually helping Jake with a case here.
Ha ha! You help with a case? No way.
Yeah, you can say that again, Chuck.
It's true.
I will, Chuck. No way.
It's true. Tell him, Jake.
Well, Frank is working with me, yes.
Well, that's a mistake right there. You don't want this pipsqueak on your side.
Yeah, he's more mouse than man.
Actually, I just got quite a break in the case. Jake and I need to go and confer, probably over lunch. So if you'll excuse us, we're just...
Interesting. Excuse you for what?
You're a sorry excuse for a berry.
Well, that may be. So why don't you just move along and we can all get on with our days?
Well, I don't know. Think we should just move along there, Chuck?
I'm not so sure.
Yeah, me neither. Let's shake him down.
Well, we don't really have any cause, Bo. Unless you see some cash sticking out of his pockets.
No, Chuck, I don't.
Yeah, me neither. What are you up to, Frank? What's your angle here?
Angle? Oh, no, guys, you misunderstand. See, I'm just helping out a friend.
You don't have any friends.
Yeah, except the ones you pay.
But you don't have any money to pay them.
Yeah, so you don't have any friends.
I do so have friends.
Yeah, name one. Name one.
Well, Jake here's my friend, aren't you, Jake?
Well, I'm not sure. Friend is the right...
He's right. We're more like brothers.
Well, we're your actual brothers.
Not that we like to admit it.
Well, Jake's more of a brother to me than the two of you ever were.
Take that back, or I'll pound your ass into the ground.
No, I will not. Jake and I can match the two of you any day of the week.
Well, no, I don't think we need to...
Let's go. Sully's gym, 7 o'clock.
You're on. We'll be there.
We're a little busy today.
We'll see you at 7. Don't chicken out now.
Oh, I won't. You'll see. We'll take you two down like the Twin Towers.
Oh.
Hey, don't you dare make a joke about that.
I don't think we need to be making any arrangements.
You don't think if you're hanging around with the likes of Frank. Take a tip. Get better friends.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not being entirely fair to your brother.
Whoa, excuse me? Not fair? Who? To Frank? He don't deserve fair.
Everyone deserves fair.
Not this guy. He's been a pain in our backsides ever since the day he was born.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for a worse little brother.
Oh, you guys never gave me a chance. It was always the two of you and I was the third wheel, the shoe that never fit.
Yeah, and the heel to boot.
And boot him we did. Every chance we got.
Yeah, you did. From your clubhouse, from your games, from nights at the picture shows. You never treated me right. Well, guys, I'm a grown man now with my own life, and I'm not scared of you anymore.
You should be.
Not here, Bo. We're in uniform. Wait till tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna get to smear the mat with yous.
Looking forward to it.
What are you doing, Frank? I'm not getting into fisticuffs with a couple of cops.
Oh, don't worry, Jake. We don't have to show.
Won't that just tick them off?
Oh, sure, if they showed, but they won't.
How do you know?
Oh, they're my brothers, Jake, and they were mean, but they were never physically abusive. They're all bluster, no bite. They'll just say they had to work late or something.
Maybe they've changed?
No. Bullies never change their stripes nor their underwear. They're the same swaggering stupids I grew up with.
Wow. Brothers like that.
Yeah. So, back to the case.
How can you just brush it off? After the way they've talked to you? It's like you're completely unaffected.
Well, I am. I haven't seen the pair of them in 2 years, and if I'm lucky, it'll be at least that long before I see them again. They aren't part of my life, Jake. They're not worth wasting a thought on.
I may have misjudged you a little, Frank. Or at least, I think I understand you a little better now.
If you think seeing me interact with Bo and Chuck helps you understand me, well, then you don't know me at all, Jake.
I guess I don't.
Can we get back to the case now?
Sure, Frank. Let's grab some lunch. My treat.
Ho! Great! I know this excellent little
Nothing
place.
expensive.
Oh, you always spoil the fun.
The bank was a dead end. Glad I didn't give Frank more than a meatball sub for his effort. Though, after seeing his brothers, I kind of think Frank needs a hug. I'm just not going to be the one to give it to him. Not sure where to go next, but I'll figure something out. Until then, I'd better head home. Just in case Judy comes back. I hope she comes again. And again. Back or forward or both.
Will Jake find Dame Cordelia's missing money? Is Judy distracting him, or is it love? Might Frank actually be somewhat complicated? Come back next time to find out in another episode of Privates. And now, a word from some of our cast.
Hello, I'm Samantha Stark.
And I'm Chase McCants.
We're going to take a break from the comedy to show you.
What comedy?
Oh, touche. Anyway, this is our new segment where we bring you actual life advice.
That's right. Sam and I are being our best selves, and we want to help you achieve the same. So, our first tip is always
never
brush
wear
your
underwear.
That is not what we discussed.
Yeah, but everyone already knows brush your teeth at least twice a day.
Dental health is important.
So is not winding up with swamp ass.
I wear underwear every day. It doesn't give me swamp ass.
Maybe you're doing it wrong. Like, ever since I stopped wearing underwear, no swamp ass.
Oh, when did you stop?
3 days ago. It's been freeing. I am never wearing that crap again.
Well, I find that underwear actually gives support with,
You're saying your genitalia are so big and massive that you need support to hold them up?
Don't you wear a bra?
Well, yeah, but my boobs are clearly bigger than your junk.
Granted. Still, bras are underwear.
No, they aren't. That's why people say bras and underwear.
There's something you wear under your clothes.
Look, agree to disagree. Bottom line, no bottoms in the underwear department.
Or do wear them if you want to be a normal, functioning member of society.
Look, it's totally normal and my choice. I really wish you wouldn't undermine me in front of the audience.
Well, I just think it's being crass.
Look, free to be me, baby, and you're being crass.
And I'm ending this. Back to the show. Our next feature tonight is Daniel Kravitz, Chosen One. Daniel is the man tapped to stand up against the ultimate evil and save the world.
You're welcome.
Daniel's girlfriend, Abby Reynolds, runs the ULP. Unfortunately, she's been keeping many secrets, and she and Daniel don't seem to be on the same page at present.
I never wanted kids.
The head of research, who has fallen out of favor with the Chosen One for talking about Abby behind her back, is Rufus Reginald Rochester.
I am merely concerned about some of Abby's actions.
Daniel's former mentor, Alexis Augustus Armentrout, ran off to the monster-inhabited subworlds to protect his secret family.
Hello, everyone.
Gresset the Green is a Garu monster who fights for the ULP and is very loyal to Abby.
I am still most fierce.
And Josh Wallace, Daniel's sorcerer friend who died and came back to life, sans magic. The group thinks Josh may now be their former enemy Bertram, once a leader of the old ULP that Daniel and friends destroyed. Though Josh insists he isn't. Josh is imprisoned on the ranch.
Not Bertram.
We'll see. They battle the forces of darkness and protect us all.
least he has some friends. And his heart begins to mend. And you and will never now together we run the ULP. Ultimate people we must defeat. Also known as college. Monsters and creeps with scaly, ugly feet. They keep hassling me all day. Now I hate my life even more each day. Sad tears. I wish they'd all just go far, far away. Especially the ultimate evil. I want to kick it right in the garden of good and... Oh my god, I almost said evil and evil. That's the end of the Daniel Kravitz song. That's the end of the Daniel Kravitz song. Goodbye.
Tonight's episode, a chosen one walks into a bar. Kalispell, Montana. The clock on the town hall chimes. It is 6 o'clock, and a motley group approaches the establishment on the corner.
Daniel, are you sure we should be leaving the students alone on the ranch tonight?
First off, Rufus, they're not kids. They're grown men and women and assorted others. And also, they're not alone. Voltaire is there. So think about it. We need this. It has been a very long, well, months.
I agree with Daniel.
Oh, now those were the days. Remember those days? She used to agree with me all the time.
Hardly.
Sure.
Daniel Kravitz adjusts his pants and what can only be called moseys into the building, the liquid abyss. A few regulars look up, the group being far from inconspicuous, but this is a town where people are used to minding their own business.
All right, everyone. First round is on me. Grezit, you ready to quintuple fist it?
Yeah, Daniel Kravitz.
Don't forget, Crescent. Only use your two hands that are in the normal places for a human. My spell hides your additional limbs, but it won't extend to anything being held in them.
Humans only having two hands is dumb. Dumb!
Oh, and don't worry all, I'm happy to be designated driver.
Good. I see stuffy old Rufus is out tonight. Yay.
Driving a motor vehicle while intoxicated is irresponsible, Daniel.
Well, my chosen one metabolism doesn't allow me to actually get drunk anymore, so the rest of you might as well have fun, and that's including you.
Well, I prefer to keep my faculties clear.
Also, I refuse to perform the spell that keeps him from being drunk again. He needs to loosen up.
There we go. Alfredo, my man, up top. Ugh.
The group reaches the bar. The bartender gives them a suspicious look, but readies herself to take their order.
I remember you. Didn't you drink like 30 beers the other night?
33.
And you still managed to walk out of here. Jesus.
Bartender, 5 shots, Everclear, 190 proof.
What a group.
Oh my goodness.
Are you sure that's wise?
Woo! Oh, that's just for me. What are the rest of you going to have?
Nothing, thank you.
Oh, no. No, he wants something. Go ahead, ask him again.
Anything for you?
Buzz off. Please.
He knows he's in a bar, right?
Meh, he's having one of his little moments. Give him a minute. Ooh, another. Make it a double. Who's buying round 2?
I will.
Starting a tab?
Yes, just put it all in one. We'll figure it out later. Here's my card.
Will do.
Oh, that one hit me hard. Oh, bartender, keep them coming. In fact, just give me the bottle and let's see if I can actually feel something tonight.
Is that wise, Daniel?
Absolutely.
Sign says we're not liable. Your friend gets alcohol poisoning, that's on him. So what are the rest of you drinking?
Giveth a bucket of a thwarted beer, please.
The bartender hands them the requested order, and the five find a table.
All right, that's the spirit, Alfredo, my man.
Let's make this fun. Everyone close your eyes and grab a bottle at random.
Ooh, good idea. Come on, Rufio, join us.
I will pass.
Well, I won't. Oh, this is swill. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Just give me an IPA.
Do you like pine cones?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Since when?
For a long time, Danny.
Oh, don't you call me Danny.
Hey, I like pine cones too. They are so piney. Give me an IPA, please.
Here you go.
This cloaking spell is itchy and annoying. It will never be as good as doggy washing.
I'm sorry, I do not live up to your exacting standards, Grazit.
Hey now. No fighting, especially tonight. It's not what we're here to do. We are here to drink.
Alfredo has got you down to looking just a bit over 6 feet tall, Grisset. That's quite an improvement. His wizardry is quite impressive.
Thank you, Rufus.
Actually, Alfredo, what have you been working on lately? I've tried to stop by your shop.
Oh, no. No shop talk.
Oh, is there a jukebox?
I spotted one when we came in.
Oh, well, come on, Alfie. Let's go pick out some tunes.
Are you all right, Abby?
Huh?
Well, you've been more stressed out lately.
First you go behind my back, and now you're talking to my face.
I tried to speak with you, but... I'm sorry. You're right. I should not have done that.
No, you should not have, Rufus Reginald Rochester.
Apology accepted.
Really? Well, I thought I'd have to...
Take the win, Rufus.
All right. Thank you, Abby. But something is troubling you. What is it?
Abby stares off towards Daniel.
Just a lot on my mind, Rufus.
I have a lot on my mind too, Rufus. For instance, the bartender didn't even bother to check the fake ID that Kai made me. And when I find that traitorous Kai, I will rip his fingers one by one.
Let me take a look. So you're George Human.
Yes, I am George Human, age 28, from 481 4th Avenue, Chicago, Indiana, 60631. My social security number...
Very convincing, yes. Now, you said Kai made it before he disappeared.
Yes! I will destroy this evil card from that evil man.
He'd better stay disappeared. If I find him...
Now, Abby, we don't know what Kai was doing. I'm looking into it. Let's reserve judgment until then.
I'm just mad we can't catch him. We didn't catch him sooner. Look, clearly he was up to something. I won't rest easy until I know what it was, and then we have him in custody.
This thing will not tear.
We'll cut it up when we get home, Grisset.
Woo! Will you let me use the non-safety scissors this time?
Look, those are coups. That's up to her.
No, she will not say yes. Ugh. This bottle is puny. I am going to get a bigger drink.
Oh, go with him, Rufus. Who knows what he'll say to the bartender?
Right. Good idea.
Hello, bartender ma'am. This is my real ID.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. You don't look anywhere near underage.
Thank you.
What do you have?
I will take a bowl of your finest drinks, please.
Bowl? You mean another bucket of beers? God, you guys drink fast.
No! Those bottles are too puny. I would like a large bowl of alcohol.
We don't serve bowls here.
What about that? That is a beautiful bowl, and it is bright and colorful.
Grizzes, that is a mop bucket.
I will have a mop bucket with your finest drinks, or I will rip out your eyes and drink your blood with your eyes as olives in my martini.
Sure. You know that thing can hold like 5 gallons, right?
Any suggestions?
Grizzet, it's filthy.
My immune system is most mighty. Fill it up, barkeep madam.
Whatever. You pay for it, I'll pour it. What do you want in it?
Well, let's go with your weakest beer on tap.
Here you go.
What about garnish?
What do you want?
Ooh, I want the red stuff, please.
Okay. 1 cherry.
Grizzet reaches over the bar and, tipping the bartender's hand, which is holding a jar of maraschino cherries, dumps the whole thing into the mop bucket.
Woo-hoo-hoo! A delicious drink of deliciousness. Yum.
That is going on the tab.
I mean, absolutely. Thank you.
Ugh! Oh, you feel like doing some cleaning there, Grizzet?
No, I am most thirsty. Delicious.
Oh, that is gross. I can't believe you're drinking out of that. Come on.
Don't you remember? He used to do this stuff all the time.
What? Yeah, but at least he used a straw.
Ooh, a straw! I want a straw! Maybe a pretty pink one.
I do not believe they have straws here.
Ah.
Why did we not invite any of the trainees to join us tonight? Many of them have proved their worth this year.
I did invite them. They didn't want to come.
Well, I guess it sucks to party with the teaching staff.
Yeah.
Or perhaps they just...
Or maybe they just did not want to party with you, Daniel Kravitz.
Ooh, a zing.
Well, you sure are surly when you're tipsy, aren't you there, Grizzet?
Don't you call me Shirley.
Sure, no, I didn't.
Daniel, have you consumed that whole bottle of Everclear already?
Huh. Yeah, I guess so.
And you don't feel anything?
No, not really. But maybe I'll switch to moonshine.
Fascinating.
Oh, I looked. They have plain, apple pie, or peppermint.
Oh, I love peppermint. Oh, I wonder if they have any chocolate syrup.
I doubt it.
Oh, they do have cherries, or... well, did anyway. But what I was going to say was perhaps they did not want to come because of the tension between some of us lately?
I mean, that's one way to put it. But you're right, Rufus. That's why I agreed with Daniel. We should all come out together, clear the air, get back on the same page.
Daniel double takes as Alfredo stares at a somewhat strange woman sitting at the end of the bar.
Ooh, Alfredo, you should go for it.
Pardon me, Daniel.
Listen, pardon. I see you checking her at the hot blonde with the purple streak in her hair over there. Go on, man. Go over. Get her digits.
Do you really think I have a shot?
Oh, absolutely not. No, but, go for it anyway.
Ha ha, very funny. I don't know what to say.
Oh, no, that's surprising.
Whatever do you mean, Daniel?
Well, since I have met you, Alfredo, you've had some amazing magnetism for whatever you want.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Sexy Alfredo.
Look, Daniel's right. You should go for it.
But I do not.
Like, just say, hi, I'm Alfredo. I'm not the greatest at talking to beautiful women, but if I didn't stop by and say something, I'd regret it.
Would that work?
I mean, only if she's into you. If she's not, then it doesn't matter what you say.
Listen, I'm the chosen one, remember? That means that you take my advice. Go. Talk to her. What is the worst thing she could say?
Get away from me, you creep.
Yeah, that's true. But only she will say it without the lisp.
Daniel.
What?
All right, I will try. Wish me luck.
Do you see any potential mates for me in this bar, Daniel Kravitz?
No, buddy. Not a chance in hell. I sure don't.
Abby Reynolds?
Why don't you just stay here with us, Grezit?
Well, what do you know? It looks like she is interested in Alfredo.
Yeah, of course she is. I am Daniel Kravitz, chosen one and matchmaker. Booyah!
You are the chosen one, not the choosy matchy one. Are you feeling drunk, Daniel Kravitz?
No, unfortunately not. Not a thing.
Rufus notices Daniel and Abby keep glancing at one another and then looking away.
Grezit, perhaps if we play a game of pool, that will attract a potential mate.
Do you think so, Rufus Reginald Rochester?
It's worth a try. Come on.
Well, and then there were two.
Yep.
It's getting kind of late. It's almost 6:15. Maybe we should just
Daniel,
go back.
why has it become so hard?
Excuse me?
Us. We used to be so easy.
I still love you.
Well, I still love you too. I'm just asking, why is it so hard?
It's the job. It's the job.
I know. Daniel, would you consider leaving this all behind?
Abby, what do you mean by this all?
The chosen one stuff, the ULP, all of it.
Oh, in a heartbeat. But Abby, I don't have a choice. I am the chosen one.
Like, what if you didn't have to be? What if I had a way to make someone else the chosen one? Would you be able to walk away?
Oh, yes.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
because Alfredo and I have...
Sorry to interrupt. I am going home with this woman. I will see you tomorrow.
Oh, atta boy, Alfredo. Well, go have some fun. But remember, use a profile.
Take care, Alfredo.
Good night.
So, again, what were you saying about making someone else the chosen one?
Okay, well, I have...
Pardon, but I believe Grezit's bucket of alcohol has caught up to him.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Oh boy, yeah, let's get him home.
Daniel, a little help. He's quite heavy.
I've got you, Rufus. Abby, let me get this one to bed, and then we can continue this conversation.
Definitely.
A short time later, in a hallway on the ranch.
Oh my God, he is heavy.
Yes, well, he is 8 feet tall.
Yeah, well, you're telling me, but I'm over 6 feet tall, and I don't weigh half as much as he does. Ugh.
We're almost there. His quarters are just past the library.
A faint glow comes from the room where the ancient texts are stored and where the digitization project is taking place.
Daniel, why is that light on?
Can't we just get Grezit to bed and worry about it in the morning, Rufus?
Yes, we could, but it's very strange that someone would be in there this late.
Fine, let's go check it out.
Rufus and Daniel drag Grettit into the room and find Josh Wallace, or the man in Josh Wallace's body, hunched over a computer.
Josh, how did you get out of your cell?
Daniel, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to warn you about...
Whoa! Whoa! Ah!
All four are sucked into the computer. Meanwhile, at the apartment shared by Daniel Kravitz and Abby Reynolds.
Abby, you're all still here. Why didn't you leave?
Look, calm down, Alexis. What's going on?
Too late. They're here.
Who's here?
And at the gates of the ranch where Stephanie Garcia and BJ McKibben stand guard duty.
Merde. We're here for the chosen one.
Yes, Stephanie, the merd has finally hit the fan, and there are only 2 episodes left in Daniel Kravitz's Chosen One, Volume 3. Come back next month for another exciting installment. And now, another word from our sponsors.
Greetings, Earth creatures. I am Bleep.
And I am Blorp.
We have come here to Pimmer Labs in Tip Town to let you know we are here.
Yes, alien life does exist, and we have arrived on your planet.
Now, there is no need to fear us. We have not come to destroy you, as so often been seen in your moving pictures.
Correct. Instead, you should worship us. We are cool.
The coolest.
You do not know our species, but we assure you this is true. We are the coolest members of our species that there has ever been.
On our planet, our own race worships us, but that wasn't cool enough for us. We have to bring our brand of hip to your planet, Earth.
So you're welcome. You are now free to erect statues in our honor and put posters of us on your adolescent offspring's walls.
Also, we will sign whatever private fleshy body parts you desire us to affix our signature to.
What is more, we will accept the naming of a global holiday in our honor that all can celebrate.
And while we are purple-skinned, and we know there has been issue with imitating dermis color in the past with your people, we give you full permission to go purple-faced for the occasion.
We will accept gifts of all kinds. The cooler the gift, the better. And nothing is cooler than cold, hard cash. Am I right, Bleep?
You sure are, Blorp. Our Venmo account is under username Bleep.
Oh, a human! You have come to pay tribute to us. You may be the first.
What did I tell you two about playing around with the television equipment?
You told us nothing, Jimmy, as we have just arrived on this planet.
You're not even broadcasting.
Jerry, you forgot to turn the broadcast on.
I thought you turned it on.
No, I said I was getting the lights. You were supposed to get everything else.
All that stupid makeup and get back to work.
You aren't our supervisor.
Do I need to call security?
We're going.
Our next feature today is Morning Show. Morning Show is a morning radio program in Columbus, Ohio. Its producer is Shelley Myers.
30 seconds to air.
Host Pat Schock embraces the hard-hitting news the show has become.
1 second, I just need to polish my opening.
While co-host Gus Goodall wishes they'd stuck to comedy.
Well, she said you had 30 seconds, Pat, so yes, you've got one.
Previously on Morning Show, the program exposed the crimes of Mayor Regina Hayes, an associate of the station's boss, Brooks Dillon. Brooks wasn't happy at first, but is now attempting to groom Shelley to run in his circle of the rich and powerful. Also, there was a virus outbreak in which the infected resembled zombies on the West Coast, which has now spread to Mexico. Today's episode, Evaluation. We begin in the studio conference room after the broadcast as Shelley, Pat, and Gus go through tomorrow's rundown.
All right. So we are going to talk about construction having started on the border wall, as well as the refugee program President Anderson has set up for Mexicans in the infected areas.
You mean the lack of a refugee program?
There are plans in the works, Gus.
Not that Congress will pass any of them.
Do we have any new information on that front, Shelley?
Nothing major, Pat, but you're going to do an interview with a member of the virus task force.
Great. Send me the name and I'll prep this afternoon.
Well, what's the point of an interview with them if we don't have any new information?
How do you think we get new information, Gus?
Well, I don't know, Pat, but not from an overly prepared interview.
Okay, so next we are going to...
Don't let me interrupt.
And you are?
Ali Friedan, please continue.
Well, excuse me, Miss Ali Friedan, but this is a private meeting.
Oh, of course. I'm not even here.
Yes, but you are here.
She's with me, Gus. Good to see you again, Allie.
Likewise.
Why is she here?
Gus, no need to be rude.
No, I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, we are having a meeting here about our show, and she's not a part of our show, are you?
Nope.
Okay, well, then again, why is she here?
Gus, she's doing an evaluation.
An evaluation on who, Shelley? Me?
No, me.
Evaluating you for Brooks?
I am not at liberty to say.
Then for who?
I'm sorry. Maybe being in here is a distraction. We can always meet after, Shelley.
No, Allie, you're fine. Just please ignore them, especially Gus. I always do. Moving on to our next item.
Why are you being evaluated, Shelley?
We're all evaluated, Gus. Everyone with a job is evaluated.
Oh yeah, well, who evaluates me?
I do. So now, can we please move on?
No, we can't.
I'll just go when this is over. When is this over, Shelley?
3 o'clock.
All right. I'll meet you in your office then.
Thank you, Allie. Thanks a lot, Gus.
What did I do?
Oh my God.
Shelley, what's this about?
Nothing, Pat. You know how Brooks is. He just wants to see how I'm doing. Though clearly I can't even run a meeting properly with Gus in the room. Oh, you know.
Whoa. Don't put your poor leadership skills there on me.
Gus, stop. Shelley, Brooks has never sent down an evaluator before. What's going on?
It's nothing that you need to worry about.
Yeah, well, I'm worried, Shelley.
Well, don't be.
Why not?
Do I look worried?
Bloated.
No.
Then you don't need to be either. So can we just please get through this?
Sure, sorry.
Thank you. All right. Next item.
A short time later.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
No, I should have warned Gus that you would be there. He doesn't like change.
I understand why you wouldn't want to fill him in about me, but you didn't think of a cover story?
I didn't think that I would need one. I guess I just didn't expect that he would be so pushy, though I should have. Anyway, I told him that you would be around and he's going to drop his little interrogation.
That's good. Though I don't think I'll get a good read on things when Gus is present anyway. I can tell he won't act normal around me.
Do most people?
You'd be surprised. I can blend into the scenery pretty well.
Yeah. Anyway, so what is the next step?
Well, we've got the full background check in on you, and while there are a couple concerns, I don't see anything disqualifying.
Do you need me to answer some questions or?
I don't think that will be necessary. We have other ways of finding out the details, less biased. You understand.
Of course. And you wanted to see me work.
Yes, but I can just sit in the control booth with you during the show. I don't need to be in your meetings.
Don't they want to make sure that I like play well with others?
I think we've got enough on that topic for now.
All right. So, what is the time frame on this? I mean, when can I expect an offer if they want to go forward? I mean,
probably a couple of weeks.
Ooh, this is a thorough process.
Yes, it is.
For the record, I haven't decided to leave the station.
Of course not.
I mean, I made that very clear when this inquiry was started. I mean, I'll keep an open mind to anything that you want to present to me, but I like my job here.
Of course you do. There is no pressure.
It feels like there's some pressure.
The process can be very invasive, but it has to be at this level.
Yeah, yes, of course. Oh, wow, I'm sorry. I didn't expect this kind of thing.
You've earned the look. You're doing impressive work.
Thank you.
There is one area of concern that I want to talk about.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
The Women's March in DC, 2017.
Yeah.
You were there?
Of course. Hundreds of thousands of people were.
Yes, but there was an incident.
There were a few.
One in particular.
All right.
Anything you'd like to shed light on?
Look, maybe you should tell me which incident you're referring to. I didn't think that it would get that out of hand.
But it did.
I mean, not as far as I was involved. I was only there at the beginning.
Destruction of federal property is something that the government takes very seriously.
Of course. I didn't destroy anything. The paint that I used was washable. It would have come right off the next time that it rained.
But that wasn't the end of it.
It was for me.
You were there.
Yeah. All right, I was. And I saw what happened, of course. But I wouldn't go that far. Not at a peaceful protest.
Would you ever participate in a non-peaceful protest?
I get the feeling you already know the answer to that.
I'd like to hear yours.
Yes. Yes, I think that I would. But I haven't. And I don't have any plans to at the moment.
Good. Don't make them.
Of course not. Look, I'm not against the current administration or the country in general.
We know. We wouldn't be talking right now if we thought you were.
Good. Good.
You'd be talking to somebody a lot scarier than me.
Right. Of course.
I think I have enough for today. Is it all right if I sit in the booth with you during tomorrow's show?
Absolutely. Anything that you need, I'm at your disposal.
Thank you, Shelley. It was a pleasure speaking with you again.
Likewise.
You got a minute?
For you, Pat, of course.
What's going on, Shelley?
What do you mean?
Who was that woman?
It's nobody that you need to worry about.
Don't do this, Shelley.
Do what?
Deflect and keep things from me. I took a leap of faith with you, and we're in this together. If something's going on...
Look, she has nothing to do with the show, Pat.
Oh, good.
So, anything else?
Yes, actually. What is that woman doing here?
Oh, Pat, I told you.
That she has nothing to do with the show, yes. So why are you being evaluated?
It's nothing.
It's definitely not nothing.
Pat?
Don't yank me around, Shelley. You owe it to me to be upfront with the truth.
I'm not lying to you, Pat.
That isn't true.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Is Morning Show going to need a new producer?
I don't know.
Finally, truth.
It's just an evaluation, Pat. No offer has been made, and even if it is, I don't know if I'm going to accept it.
Makes sense. You're better than this show.
Ugh, I'm not.
You are. What's the job?
I don't even know. They haven't told me.
Who's it with?
I signed an NDA.
Private sector or public?
I can't tell you that.
I'm really going to miss you, Shelley.
Pat, I haven't decided to leave.
Yes, you have.
Pat, I really haven't. What's so funny?
I was upset at you for not being honest with me, and you're not even being honest with yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll see you tomorrow, Shelley.
The next day.
Welcome to Morning Show. I'm Pat Schock.
And I'm Gus Goodall.
Let's start with today's news. While there have not been any further destructive protests in the nation's capital in the past month, the president is said to be considering relocating the national government rather than rebuild in D.C.
And I don't think I've ever heard anything so crazy.
Buildings have been burned, monuments destroyed. If they were going to move the government, now would be the perfect time.
Yeah, but D.C. has always been the capital.
Not always. While the city was being built, the nation's business was conducted in Philadelphia and Baltimore, New York.
We don't need a history lesson there, Pat. I just don't think they're going to move it.
Why not? With everything that happened on the West Coast this year, having things more centrally located would be a wise move. The president and Congress may feel a bit isolated all the way out east, and we need to bring everyone back together.
Well, I don't think Congress will let the president move anything.
We'll see, Gus. But there are several cities under consideration, or they could build a new one. If they do move, where do you think they'd move to?
Well, I have no idea, Pat, but as long as it's not in my backyard, I don't really care.
I don't think your backyard is big enough, Gus.
Whoa, hey! I make the jokes on this show, Pat.
Well, the second story this morning is...
That's it for this episode. Come back for our first season finale in December to find out if Shelley will be leaving the program and Pat and Gus behind on another morning show. And now, a final word from our sponsors.
Hello! I'm Georgie Schlott, and this is... Georgie's Jabs. Tonight's guest is... Well, where's the freaking guest, Jimmy?
Yes, Georgie?
Where's my guest?
Sorry, I forgot to book one. I've been a little busy.
Well, I just forgot to be a client. I'm busy. This is your job. What could keep you busier than that?
This isn't my job. This is 3 hours a week I donate my time to humor you. I have a real job.
Oh, yeah? What kind of job is it? A BJJ?
Are you kidding me? We've known each other for 5 years, and you've never even bothered to learn my job.
Well, my heart just grew. I'm trying to care now. What is it?
I work on the Dimensional Shifter project, hence why I'm able to get you guests from all across dimensions.
Oh, yeah. I guess I knew that. I guess I just forgot, but Pillar hasn't had the Dimensional Shifter for years because of the time travel stuff. So, well, why didn't you have time to book me a guest then?
Well, those two morons on the janitorial staff, Steve and Jerry, they were in here trying to fool people again, pretending they were aliens.
Wait, is that why there's purple shit all over my desk?
Well, probably. They were painted purple.
Well, then get on up here because I got to interview somebody. I'm going to have to interview you.
Me? You want to interview me?
Well, why the hell not? I mean, you've been my producer for 5 years. Come on.
I mean, all right. Sure, go ahead. Ask away.
Well, great. All right. My first question is, why do you suck big puckering butthole as a producer?
Excuse me?
Couldn't even get me a GD guest by yourself. This is just shameful, Jimmy.
Well, I should have known.
Tune in tonight for Georgie's Jabs, only on the IABD network.
Go call my therapist.
You therapist and give me a effing BJ right now. I'm tired of this.
This is Universe Journey. It's 2428. Captain Richard T. Kakay commands Eastwood Station, situated near a wormhole to the Echo Dimension. Kakay and crew protect the galaxy from invasion from their evil counterparts.
I am in charge.
Kakay's first officer is Commander Michelle Takalati.
We also now have a starship, the ASS Thrifty, Too Fast, Too Furious.
That's nice. The station is located near the planet Surreptitia, home to Commander Meow Meow, the ASS's liaison to the world, although his people want to replace him in the role.
I am not evil, but my Echo counterpart is, and he murdered my family.
Tough break. The communications officer on Eastwood is Lieutenant Michael Anders.
I'm so glad to finally be a lead character.
Lieutenant Junior Grade New, an android, is a member on the science team.
I am learning how to sing.
We know, we've all heard the song over and over again.
I think it's admirable you want to get one song right before learning a second new.
Thank you, Commander Takalati.
The chief engineer of Eastwood is Commander Combe Foley.
Hey, I've got me work cut out for me. Removing all these booby traps the setup Tish built in while building the bloody thing.
Last but not least, overseeing this region of space is Admiral Jamie Jameson.
We will stop the Echo Dimension and find the evil version of my wife loose in this universe.
Theme song.
Space, we're new. We travel far beyond the stars, from Pluto all the way to Mars and beyond, for we go much, much, much further with lots of enthusiastic fervor. Our mission is never ending. Like Facebook, we'll be ever friending. Join us every month on our journey. Though you may want an attorney, for we won't be held liable for your claims. And if you ask us again, we'll say the same.
Tonight's episode, it's Z-Bout time. We begin with Commander Takalati making her way back to her apartment after her shift when she crosses paths with an ensign she doesn't recognize in the hallway.
Ensign?
Yes, Commander?
Do I know you?
Must be slipping, Commander. Ensign Greco Antigo, engineering.
Right, of course. As you were, Ensign Greco Antigo.
Wearily, Commander Takalati reaches her quarters and is surprised to see a wrapped package on her coffee table.
Computer, who put this package in my room?
Ensign Garcia.
Ensign Garcia from the mailroom? No card.
Commander Takalati carefully unwraps the gift to reveal a flute she hasn't seen in some time.
How? Mom?
Tenderly, she assembles it and raises it to her lips.
New. Can't get her song out of my head.
A great energy wave crashes across the galaxy, catching up Takalati. The room changes, and so does she. Takalati hesitates a moment, confused, then looks in the mirror across from where she's standing. She sees hair just beginning to turn white and wrinkles deepening on her brow, and she frowns.
I didn't always feel this old. It seems like only yesterday that I was on the Thrifty. Enter.
Hello, Captain. I didn't know you played.
Ensign Greco Antigo. Interesting name. Greek, is it?
How observant. Yes, antique Greek.
You know, Ensign, I know every crew member on both Eastwood Station and the Thrifty Too Fast, Too Furious, but I don't know you. I don't think you belong here.
Eastwood Station. That's a lovely flute you have there.
My father made it. He always said music is the language of the soul.
I thought that was love.
My mother's work took us from planet to planet, and my father used the opportunity to spread human music across the galaxy. When I joined the ASS, he and we made a flute together as a going away present for me.
This one?
Yes. But it was destroyed along with the Thrifty. How?
Ah, something you made with someone else.
It means a lot to me. My father, he passed away soon after I got my position on the Thrifty. And then I thought I lost this forever.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I was too, Ensign. Did you need something, Ensign?
Yes, Captain. The shuttle Infinity has docked.
The shuttle Infinity?
Yes, Captain. You asked me to come get you when it had arrived. Is something wrong, sir?
Everything is fine. Having an off day, I think.
Would you like me to get Dr. Schultz for you?
No, let's go.
The ensign escorts Takalati to the shuttle bay, where an unfamiliar alien wearing an ASS uniform patiently waits for her.
Ah, sir.
Yes,
Lieutenant Commander Jakar, your science officer?
Yes, sorry. It's been a morning.
It's 1800 hours, sir.
Yes, Jakar, so it is. How did your mission go?
Are you okay, sir?
Yes, Jakar, brief me.
All right. The Home Office was right. I got close enough to confirm they're experimenting with cosmic string theory at Eastwood Station.
Cosmic string theory.
Do you not remember, sir?
Yes, Meow Meow, I remember reading a report on this, but it was ages ago.
I didn't quite get that. Could you do that? Say that again.
Yes, Meow Meow, I remember reading a report on this, but it was ages ago. It deals with infinity, but a low level of infinity, like countable infinity.
Yes. We think that the Yotoberians on Eastwood hope to prove that cosmic strings are defects in the universe, formed in the fabric of space-time due to interference with superstrings.
Superstrings?
Think of a black hole, sir, that has one infinitely small point in the space-time continuum, so it would be a two-dimensional, infinitely thin line.
Right, I remember now. And if such strings exist, one could maneuver two of them close together and travel to any place in time, almost like some sort of distant echo.
Exactly, Commander Tokolati. You've got it.
And what if we tripped on one of those strings? Could that happen?
Well, it isn't a literal string.
Yes, I didn't mean literally trip on it.
You look pale, Captain. Let me take you to the hospital.
Perhaps I should. Yes.
They don't make it very far down the hallway before Takalati stops, staring out the window at the engine of the Starsheep.
What's wrong, Captain?
It's like I've never been here before. All the debris floating out in space around Eastwood. It looks like wreckage of dozens of different types of Starsheep. What happened out there? Where are we?
Why, we're here, Captain. Still in the Seraptidian sector.
Pardon?
That's the graveyard from the Battle of Eastwood, remember? 2430, a huge turning point in the Echo War.
The Echo War?
Yes, sir. When the ASS was obliterated.
But we're on an ASS Starsheep.
No, sir.
Computer, what is today's date?
Today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2473.
24/7. Wait. New. Computer, are you new?
I am the computer for the OSS Warship Desolation, commissioned in 2449. I am not new.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, the Messiah, known in Christianity as the Son of God, also known as Son of Joseph and Mary.
Enough, computer. What can you tell me about the ASS Thrifty Too Fast, Too Furious?
The ASS Thrifty Too Fast, Too Furious, under the command of Commander Colm Foley, was destroyed in 2430 at the Battle of Eastwood.
It can't be. Computer, what is the status of Richard Cockay, former captain of the ASS Thrifty?
Searching. Access restricted. Speak password.
Come on.
Come on. Access granted. Richard Cockay's current whereabouts and status are unknown.
What happened to him?
You're not going to like this.
What happened to him?
Cockay was a traitor who led a rebellion against Admiral Jameson in 2457. It is unknown if he survived. He has not been seen since.
2457? But that's long after the Thrifty 2 was destroyed. Computer. Status of Commander Meow Meow.
Deceased 2432.
Status of Colm Foley.
Deceased 2430.
Status of Michael Anders.
Deceased 2453.
Status of Rita Strongman.
Deceased 2431.
No. Why am I not remembering any of this? What happened?
Please rephrase query.
Don't do it.
Computer. Status of Michelle Takalati.
Michelle Takalati, captain of the OSS Warship Desolation.
I'd stop if I were you.
Computer, why was Michelle Takalati given command of an OSS warship?
During the Echo War, Michelle Takalati, commander of Eastwood Station, surrendered herself and her crew and pledged loyalty to Admiral Jamie Jameson of the OSS. In return for her surrender, she and her crew were imprisoned rather than executed.
What? I would never.
Michelle Takalati then helped put down the rebellion of 2433, led by J. Jameson, whom she personally killed, earning her a pardon and many
Computer, enough!
I warned you.
Takalati runs down the corridor. Ensign Gregco and Tigo not giving chase, just watching her go.
Tut tut. Clever girl.
Takalati seems to be running blindly for a bit, but she slows, logic taking over. She turns and heads back to the shuttle bay, taking a different route. The room is empty of personnel when she arrives. She jumps into the nearest shuttle, which happens to be the Infinity.
Computer.
Yes, Captain.
Please jettison all escape pods and shuttles immediately and mark command entry point as Deck 2.
Captain, you are on Deck 15.
I understand that, but I want you to have the command registered as having been given on Deck 2.
But you are on Deck 15.
Register as Deck 2.
Okay. All escape pods and shuttles have been jettisoned.
Oh my God. Surreptitia. Half of it is gone.
On a different shuttle, at another time, though it seems only a blink from Michelle Takalati.
The way the sun hits the planet is lovely, isn't it? Mish, are you all right?
I swore that planet was
Was what?
destroyed. Like huge chunks out of it.
Surreptitia? No, it's perfectly fine. See, this one anyway. That's what I'm trying to prevent. We can't let him destroy another one.
Wait, what?
That's what I brought you here to tell you. I've been assigned under Captain Kake.
Like on the Starship?
Yes.
But they're taking the battle to... Jay, you can't. It's too dangerous.
You act like you're not constantly putting yourself in danger.
Jay, I think something is wrong.
Michelle, we have been over this enough.
No, not that. I think I'm jumping around in time. My memories are all scattered.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Takalati looks behind her and sees Surreptitia half destroyed. Turning back, she realizes she is pointing a laser pistol at Jay, whose hands are up.
Please, don't do this. You loved me once. You loved the ASS. There is still something worth fighting for.
No, stop! I wouldn't!
What are you doing? Kill the traitor!
The traitor? How did you
Come
get
on, Captain, quickly, finish this mission and we can go home.
the mission? Yes. To stop all conflict.
We have our orders. Kill all traitors on sight.
Ensign Greco-Antigo? Here again. You're a constant.
Ugh, if you won't do it, I will.
No.
The ensign grabs the weapon from Takalati's hand and fires.
Jay!
Seems we have another traitor in our...
Takalati leaps at Ensign Greco-Antigo and they struggle for the laser pistol.
Give me now!
You idiot! You hit the navigation and main power coupling. We're screwed.
What? Where?
Takalati looks around. Jay's body is no longer there. There is no sign of Ensign Greco-Antigo. She's back on the shuttle Infinity, drifting through space.
What is happening to me? Okay, think, Michelle. Think. What would Dick Cockay do? The ships are just wreckage. The planet. Is any of it still habitable?
Takalati is overcome with a feeling she can't explain, and she focuses scanners towards one particular point on the planet below.
There. One spot underground. Faint energy readings. I wouldn't have found them all if I hadn't aimed all sensors down there at once. If I can beam her down. I can't beam her? Why? What if I go next to it?
Beaming down to the ruins of Surreptitia, Takalati materializes in a cave. She realizes she is still holding a laser pistol. The light is dim and the place is overgrown, and yet she has a feeling. She carefully advances towards where she couldn't beam her as she hears someone moving around.
Away with your weapon. I mean no harm.
Takalati studies the wrinkled being. It is old, hunched over. Years of poor posture, perhaps, but definitely not a threat. She holsters her laser pistol.
Yeah, I can tell.
Why are you here?
I don't know.
Looking for something? Are you?
Who are you anyway?
Not important. What do you seek?
I don't... Dick Cockay.
I know of him.
As always, his reputation precedes him.
Brash, is he? Reckless?
Very.
Why do you seek him in this place?
I just have a feeling. Is he here? Hiding somewhere in this wasteland?
What makes you think I'd be hiding?
Wait. No, you can't be.
It's been a long, long time since anyone came here. How did you find me?
I don't... Why? You left the universe to burn. The Dick Cockay I know wouldn't leave millions of lives at the mercy of the OSS.
I didn't have a choice. I didn't mean to imprison myself here, but it's what I deserve, Michelle.
They are no longer on a planet. They're in a wreckage of a space station, looking out at 100 destroyed Shar sheep. He is less wrinkled, more recognizable, but still broken.
Dick,
Sterilite, plastic, resorted.
Captain Kake.
No responsible party past due. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
For not being more.
You're not being more. Captain, please.
I'm sorry, Michelle. Oh, what have I done?
You can't save him. He's too far gone.
Ensign Greco Antigo. No. You're...
Z.
Who else?
But why didn't I recognize you?
You pitiful creatures barely recognize each other half the time.
You've come to torment me again in the end, AZ.
I'm not here for you, old man.
For me? Why?
You're smarter than I thought you'd be, Takalati. You figured out what's going on. When did you know?
Aren't you all powerful? You tell me.
Come now, Michelle. Don't be a poor sport.
It took me a moment, but Greco Antigo, the translation literally is Greek Old or Ancient Greek, as in the alphabet. And the only person I know who goes by a letter of the alphabet is you.
That's not very fair to the Revarparians, is it? Oh, wait, you don't know what those are yet.
The different timelines, the cosmic string theory. What are you trying to tell me?
Tell you? Why would Z tell you anything?
She's helped us before, or claimed to.
She has. When? I don't remember.
But why is she jumping me around possible futures?
Surely you know.
Only I could be the one.
Yes. Why?
I don't know! Why me? Why not Captain Kake?
The way you say his name. Shame he cannot live up to the impossible way you see him.
I grow very weary of this charade, Z.
Me too.
Tut-tut! I can't lead you from A to B to C and connect all of the dots for you. A being from the Alpha Beta perpetuity must have her secrets. Fine, you're not being fun, but I'm generous, so I'll give you one more clue. I came as an advanced being to bestow upon you a lower life form, a gift from the gods.
What does this have
to do with you? Excellent question. How about we ask our beloved blessed one?
I'm sorry.
Nope, it's too late for him. Let's make this between us, shall we? OMG. Girl talk. You see, as an arguably omnipotent and all-powerful being, I can see all moments in time at once, including the many, many alternative possibilities. Each branch that ebbs and flows courses through me.
Like cosmic string theory?
No. Well, not quite. Once your primitive kind figures it out, well, spoiler alert, you don't.
What does that have to do with anything, Z?
I thought you were his best.
One of his best.
Despite every logical reason, you are possibly the only real friend he has. Well, there's Grace. But I'm way prettier than her. You are too, but not as pretty as me.
I'm not in love with Dick Kake.
See, that's it. You don't love him, romantically speaking. And yet, it's you. You are his constant. And in return, he will destroy everything you hold dear.
He wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't he? Oh, well, maybe not on purpose. But...
No, never. can I prevent this?
Of course. You just have to make him listen to you.
How do I know this isn't some bootstrap paradox trap where you showing me this makes me create that which that I fear?
Those aren't the rules of the game.
What are the rules?
Where would the fun be in telling you that?
Can you give me a hint, a clue, something?
You're going to need to be ready for loss. It'll find you whether you're ready or not.
What does that even mean?
Chocolate is suddenly back in her apartment where she started. She's holding the flute, now broken in two. A glance out the window confirms the planet Seraptidia. A glance out the window confirms the planet Seraptidia is whole once more, and no debris floats outside.
First Officer's Diary. I have no way to know how much of what Z showed me will come to pass, how much is avoidable. Will everyone I love die? Will the ASS fall? Will I surrender? I can't decide if Z gave me a gift or a curse, but either way, I intend to use it.
This is the tale of our noble crew. They're here for a long, long time. Keep coming back for season 6 to see what Takalani will do with her newfound foresight and if she can prevent a dark fate from coming to pass on another universe journey. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Today's show was written by Jerome Wetzel and Nick Argenbright and directed by Samantha Stark. The show guest starred Ashley Collins, Eva Espy, and Megan Overholt. It's All Been Done Radio Hour stars Nick Argenbright, Seamus Talty, Chase McCants, Samantha Stark, Joe Morales, Ryan Yohe, Wendy Parks, Shane Stefanchik, Kristen Green, Keith Jackson, Nathan Haley, and Katie Boisenault, and myself, Darren Essler. Come back Saturday, October 10th at 5 p.m. for our next show, a Halloween spooktacular. Good night, everyone. Good night.